JJ the CPA here. Hope you're doing well. I'm a little bit surprised that it's not more widespread that the Employee Retention Tax Credit out of the new American Rescue Plan Act has been expanded to be all the way through the end of 2021. So it will cover all 4 quarters of 2021. It was originally set to expire after the second quarter or only through the second quarter of 2021. So this provides brand new planning opportunities as it relates to the coordination of your employee retention tax credit with PPP second round if you got it, because wages can be eligible for both. You, though, can only use specific wages for one program at a time. But let me be clear on that. You are able to include wages in the same pay period for one or the other program. It's not all wages for ERTC and then all wages for PPP for a specified period of time. The other thing is the IRS clarified that for first quarter 21, in determining if your gross receipts are down at least 20%, you have 2 options. One is you can compare the normal method, which is first quarter 2021 compared to first quarter 2019. You heard that correctly, compared to 2019. Or you can compare fourth quarter 2020 to fourth quarter 2019. You heard that correctly. If fourth quarter 2020 is at least 20% down compared to fourth quarter 2019, then you qualify for the gross receipts test in first quarter 2021. So remember, 2 ways to qualify. One is the gross receipts being down. The other is being closed partially or fully related to a government shutdown. Now, with all these additional benefits and coordination and new information, really all of this is less than or right at about 70 days new in terms of the new law that's already been expanded and added to here in the last couple of weeks. The IRS came out with updated IRS notice related to this with new FAQs. And so what you need to do is check out my seminar on the Employee Retention Tax Credit. I'll put a link in the body of this video where I'm doing a deep dive. Now, one of the things I'll note to you is that you will get instant access to part 1 of my seminar, which was 2.5 hours long with some Q&A. You'll also get 10 videos that you'll be able to immediately watch talking about aggregation, owners, are they able to qualify, to help you make that decision, really a deep dive into determining if an employer qualifies, all the different ways. Know this, just because you're essential doesn't mean you qualify. Just because you provide services to an essential business doesn't mean that you qualify, for example. Also, an extensive video on how to prepare Form 941X, which is the amended payroll form, as well as how to prepare the new Form 7200, and then how to report this for income and financial purposes. Those are all the videos. Also, you're getting immediate access to examples, an Excel spreadsheet, as well as links to all the different things that you would need it, even though they're public information in terms of forms and instructions, but it's all in one spot. And then a nice little flow chart that kind of walks you through how you know that you qualify. So this is so valuable, and I'm glad you made it to here, because if some of this is new news to you, note that with the American Rescue Plan Act, the Employee Retention Tax Credit not only expanded to be through the end of the year, but it's also now $7,000 max credit per employee per quarter, also in third and also in fourth quarter, which means that it's up to a $28,000 per employee tax credit in 2021. In 2020, it was a max $5,000. So the 20% hurdle, meaning gross receipts being down, compared to 2020, I think opens this up for a lot of people. So be paying attention to this, because if you qualify for this credit, it's massively, massively valuable. Now, keep in mind, whatever your credit is, you will need to reduce down your wage expense by that amount, but it's still worth it to get it. All right. Hey, check out that seminar. I'm going to give you a link and you'll be able to see a full picture of what it is that you'd be getting. I think it's massively a deal for you. All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. And then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me. Have a great one.